welcome back to my channel. So here we have a box, a gift box that I did receive from Melody Susie. It is called the Travel Gift Box. You can get this on the website. I will make sure I link all of that in the description. As you see, we're just jumping right into it. I don't want to make this a long video. I'm trying to do a little bit more shorter videos. I know a lot of my videos on my channel are like an hour, over an hour. So I'm trying to give you guys a little bit of shorter content. Sometimes you just can't sit for an hour video. I get it. So just a little bit about this box before we jump into it. With this box, if you buy this gift box, you do get 6 things. So it's kind of like buying one. You can get 6. So I believe in this box you do kind of get a little bit of everything you may actually need to create a nail set. I don't think tips anything come in here, but besides that, a little, I'd say maybe like half of the things you would need would come in here. I would say this would be like for someone just getting into nails, maybe want to travel with it, something on the go. This would definitely be like a perfect gift for on the go, especially Christmas is coming up, things like that. So I'll go ahead and get into the box. As you see, the box kind of has the same aesthetic as the Florey gel polishes that they offer, which is also plant-based gel polishes, and they actually do smell a little bit like a plant, which is beautiful because I feel like it does for me. For me, it's not too overpowering. It's like just the right amount of floral scent from the gel polishes. But I'm gonna go ahead. I figured I'd go ahead and open it with you guys and show you. I do have a nail currently prepped, just so I can show you guys what's in the box, just in case there is things that we can use today. So I do have this prepped. I did this off camera. So if you do want to see how I did that, just go ahead and let me know, and I will be more than happy to show you guys. So let's get into the box. As you open it, it does come with this like plastic, almost like a vellum kind of sheet of paper that just has Melody Susie on it. So we'll set that to the side. And then it comes with like the plastic, like foam, there you go, the foam protectant. So we'll take that off, and then as soon as you take those three, hello, I don't know numbers, those 2 protective covers off, you are greeted with this pretty travel bag. Let's see if I can get you guys out a little bit further. There we go. And it's like almost like a soft blue, baby blue, with Melody Susie on it, of course. It has like the plastic covering so it doesn't get messed up. And this is the zipper. Oh, this is nice. It's nice and spacious in here. So this is what it looks like. You have little pockets right here for like, depending on the size of your drill, you can have your drill in here, maybe the barrel here, your brushes, a few polishes. If you have a minicuring lamp, you can put the minicuring lamp in here. So this is actually cute. So this comes in it. Again, travel bags. Take this to travel bag. So as you get a sneak peek here, I'm just gonna move this to the side, and then we'll give each one their own individual little moment. So here's a wider shot of polishes that I was telling you guys about. So this is 11. Like a soft. And it looks like it has a bit of a soft pink with a shimmer. It's like a slight little shimmer to it. That would be a pretty base color. And then the next color, it looks almost like a gray. It's giving like a mini gray. I would do something simple this time. And then the next thing we have is this. Oh, it's a little tiny lamp. You're gonna need these to the side. So as I stated earlier, if you have a mini lamp, it comes in this gift box. Okay. So pretty much your essentials that you would need for a design. So the neck or the light comes up from the side like this. So if you just I'm gonna say this is the power button. Of course, the charger. And I want to say this will be like your light to pretty much your charge. And I'm gonna say this is the now I will say, well, if you have longer nails, you're not going to be able to just slide it as you do that. But the shorter, of course, I guess you can go to the side to this get right here, but I wouldn't recommend it. Maybe if you're, like I stated, if you're doing shorter nails, then yes, of course, do that. So as you see, I put my finger. So there we go. The LED light is showing green, so I'm going to, it's on. And then this sensor, once you put your finger, it pops on. Now there is no like number indicator on here saying how much time you have. So I'm gonna assume once the time runs out, it'll go off. Let's see. Or will you just stay there? We're testing things, people. Let's see. I like the flower design on it.
I can't really see where did I miss. Junior watching, I be on my. Junior watching, I be on my. Tell him this. Did he miss? Junior watching, I be on my.
Or just move your finger. Okay, so it may not just go off. I'll read up on it and let you guys know in the description. But this is good to have. I will say that. Especially as on the go travel, you're going out of town, going on stage, just getting away from your house for a couple days, and you may feel like doing your nails. Just throw it in the bag. It's okay. Just throw it in the bag. But this is what it looks like, and then under you have 4 of the curing lights, the bulbs right here. So this is cute, and then it's a little bit about the light. So this is a 6 watt, so this would be good for flash curing, but you're definitely gonna have to leave it in there for a while to make sure that you don't under cure. Regardless of anything, it's just sitting there for a short amount of time. You still run the risk of getting uncured product on your hand, whether it's on your nail or whatever. It's best to try to keep it out the skin. So and then the next thing you get in here is this, and this is a glass nail file. And it comes with this case for it. It comes in this plastic case, so you can protect it, but this is what it looks like. This in my purse. Granted, the job I have, I can't have long nails, which kind of sucks. About that, but we need money just now. So this is that, and this first layer, the next thing you have, sorry y'all, is this nail drill. So she is pretty. Okay. Her max power is 12 watts. She is pretty. So this is the power button, and this is your, to up the RPMs, to lower the RPMs, and to turn it on, you press and hold it. And right now there's no bit in there, but I'm going to, my bad y'all, sorry if you hear my TV. I am watching Grizzy, Puffer, Droid, and Pezzy. Right now I love them. Check out their podcast. They don't know. But I'm gonna mix this so you can see that you can't really hear this. So I'm gonna turn it up on the way. So let's see. So to start hearing it, maybe get it up to 28, but before that you can't really hear it. So I'm gonna shut up now so you can see.
All the niggas around me, right at it, gotta watch the time, 'cause it's flying right by. I just caught a shorty off a Finsta, just the one. So
I put it all the way up to 30, and that's as high as it goes. But I don't know if you're using that high unless you're trying to debulk acrylic. It's thick. Other than that, I would not go this high because but you don't really hear it. Even that high is very, 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 very faint. I have had some drills where even just going to like 7 between like that single digit, you would hear it loud as ever. So this is very much so light. She's a little bit too little. But yeah. And then to turn it off, you press and hold the power button again. You just hear, so press and hold to turn it on, press and hold to turn it off. And I believe you can press it to go forward and press it to go backward.
I'm outside in it.
And you also press it. Don't quote me on that, what I just said as far as pressing and holding. I'm not pressing and to going forward and backwards. I'll double check and look. But also, if you just want to stop it but not completely turn it off, you just press it. And then it pops back on. And let me see if you just press it. So I have it set at 7 right now. And I paused it. Okay, so if you have it set on a certain setting and you just pause it, don't stop it. You pause it and you restart it again. It does go back to the setting you had it before you paused it. But now I want to see. So I turned it completely off. I don't know if you can do forward and reverse on this one. I'll look into it, and again, I'll put it in the description. So I did turn it completely off while it was still on 7. I'm just trying to see if you got to reset it each time. So yeah, once you turn it off, it doesn't save the setting. So you do have to go back. But if you pause it, it does save the setting you had it set on. And this is the charger port right here. So I'm gonna assume under here there is the charger cord for it.
Yeah.
This is the charger, so it looks like Type C, and this looks like it is just Type C as well. The little thing on that looks like it's a Type C as well. And then the barrel for the bits is right here. So yes, it does come with the charging cord. So here's the charging cord for both the mini curing lamp and the drill. So they do come with their own chargers. And with the drill, you also get this bit with the little microfiber cloth, as well as the bit. This looks like it may be a ceramic bit. Ball, your rounder. This looks like your not standard, but sandy band. It looks like it is a mini sandy band. These would be good for etching inside of the nail, especially if you're doing gel X. These would be perfect to just get in the nail and kind of etch the inside so it will adhere to your nail a lot easier and smoother. without too many air bubbles, without the risk of it popping back off because of the design inside the nail. A lot of nail tips, like if you do full coverage, especially gel X, do full coverage tips. If you do a lot purchase the full coverage tips, let's say you're not doing it with like a gel X kit. A lot of them now are coming pre-etched, but for the ones that don't, this would actually be good because you don't have to worry about the bulkiness of the regular ones. So like these are your standard ones that you get when you get so just the comparison alone, these will fit inside of the nail a lot better than, let's say, you're able to get into those corners and the sides without taking away the sides unless you want to. When I see potential, I just gotta see it though. If you had a million, I'm still choosing you. I don't wanna rush into it. So you also get that, and then it comes with, of course, the manual for the curing lamp, which is, I believe, great to have. And then it also comes with the instructions for the nail drill. So it comes with your safety bit, which is, I'm just going to go down the line just in case there are what exactly the bits are. So you have your mandrel, your sanding. This is the mandrel one. And then you have this one here, your needle bit. Then you have your cone bit, which is this is the needle, this is the cone. This bit right here is your safety bit. So this one here, my favorite sliding everywhere. This is your safety bit. So this would be like for your cuticles, like nail polish, stuff like that. This is the safety bit right here. And this is so like, I would say, like filling like this part, like the back part. You can also use this, but it's not really recommended because of this rounding, this rounded edge right here. It's more so safer for your cuticle. And the needle bit here, it's like for, I would say, like if you got like a little bit of cure gel, I would say just try not to do that, but you can also gently file it off with that one, but I would just honestly try your hardest not to get any product on your skin, non-purposeful or whatever you know. It happens. It happens, but it's best to catch it before you cure it. Again, because no one wants to get contact dermatitis. I've never had it, but I've heard that it is a pain in the ass, especially after that. It doesn't really go away. And then you're supposed to get your nails done, like how you may have like because you careless. If you do your own nails, check with a little careless. But mistakes happen also, as long as you catch it, it's fine. Just try to avoid contact like that by any means. So just an overview of everything. You have the travel pouch, you have the cord for the drill and the curing lamp, you have your glass file, you have your drill bit, and of course you have the little sandy bins for the tiny mantle bit. So let's test this out, and we're going to move all of this to the side over here, and we're going to see if we can fit everything. So with the little pocket, the curing lamp does indeed fit in here. Now the drill, I will say you may have to just lay it down. I would be careful doing that also. You can put your cords on the side in the side pocket here, and maybe put the standing bands in the little pocket here. These could fit in the pocket too. It all depends on how you would like to do it. And of course you'll have like a little gel that you can lay in here. And this does open up in the bottom. I'm just not going to keep it in here like this. And then of course your glass nail file. And you still have room for alcohol pads, your sticky tabs for your nails. If you don't do glue, you can fit your glue in here. Your tips in here. You can fit quite a few things in here, and So this snaps on the side here. It snaps on the side here. And then what you can do is you can open the zipper up a little bit more. And this actually opens wider. So you have a lot of space. So you already fit the travel, this whole travel kit in here, plus everything else that you would need to do the nail itself. So that is amazing. So now, I know for a fact I won't use this during the process because I like to fully cure a lot of my things right off rip. I know I make mistakes a lot, so full cures are my friends. So let's go ahead.
The 10,000 building, get your ass in a apartment, put you inside a G-class. That's just a starter kit. Plenty things.
Alright guys, I'm back. So now we're going to seal the cuticle. Like I told you, I already prepped my nail with as far as putting it on and everything like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to use the drill that came with the kit. And all I'm going to do right now is just take my thumb and just seal it. This also will get, if you have a little bit of glue around your cuticle, again, be careful with that. But I'm not touching my skin, but what I'm doing is pretty much making this a little bit more flush to my cuticle, and then roughing up the nail tip. And then you can also just go down it. Now, I will say this. Of course, the faster you go, as far as speed-wise, the more you can, more surface area you can cover. As far as, how can I word this? Not necessarily more surface area. It'll just be faster and you have to be more mindful. I would say if it's your first time really using a drill in general, period, start on the lower setting till you get a feel for it, till you figure out how it's comfortable. You have to hold it in order for you to be at ease, pretty much. Roughing up the tip also helps you polish the base actually stick to it a little bit better also. And then what I do once I'm finished roughing up the nail and getting it flush how I like it. You don't want to overfile it because at that point you'll start going down to your natural nail and you can actually damage it. So I'm going to pause it for right now. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my brush and I'm going to dust it off. And then I'm going to take an alcohol wipe and I'm going to wipe it. So the method I'm kind of using right now, I can't remember her name, but it is a nail tech on TikTok, and I can't remember her name, but I love her. When I remember it, I will let you guys know. Again, I'll put it in the description. So what then after, me personally, I could be overdoing it, but it's just me. I take a buffer and I go over just to kind of smooth out the ridges that I created with the drill. So now it's more smooth. Apparently, I don't know English. And then one more time, I go back over it with the alcohol wipe. Just to get some of that dust off, because if you get dust in the polish itself, it'll come out lumpy. And who wants a lumpy nail? So I let that dry, and then I have one more step before I fully
pull up, roll the window down it.
And y'all don't come to me for my pimples. They look a hot mess right now. This is acetone that I'm putting in this little jacket. And I got this from
pull up at your mama house and put some rounds in it. Wait a nigga block and watch them niggas drown in it. 100 round drum, got a nigga down with it. I'm on this slaughter gang shit. Murder gang shit. Slaughter gang shit. Murder gang shit. I'm on this slaughter gang shit. Murder gang shit.
Y'all don't mind me.
Murder gang shit. Murder gang shit. Slaughter gang shit.
So then I take the acetone.
Use the bitch cause I ran off with shit. I'm a real right good.
The acetone melts the plastic. So I just go over it. Where is
all the brand new dropping, then I put me up some drops. Y'all say real street nigga, y'all ain't on no block. Keep your legs closed, cause all I want is talk. I pull up and y'all gon' call the cops. I just bought a pistol, it got 30 rounds in the
I don't want to say this like this because it sounds so messed up. It melts it down. See, don't worry about it. But it melts it down.
Murder gang shit, I'm on it, slaughter gang shit. Murder gang shit, slaughter gang shit. Murder gang shit, 2 guns up. I don't give a fuck. I'm a big out little nigga, you fuck. Pull up at your spot, walk up on it, shoot it up. Your bitch, she on the molly, yeah, I gotta boot it up. You said that you was trapping, but I heard that's a lie. Back so cold water, cut the stove on, straight size. Keep skinny bitch, cause I like a fat ass.
But
so y'all savage, your baby daddy, no, not the try.
you're able to do it. And with this, you just pull it out and then clean it, of course, but I just use this on myself. So I'm going to set that to the side right now. And I'll clean it once it's off. So that was little mistake. So I'm going to fully turn this off. So as of right now, I don't need to charge it. But don't even know how to work it. Anyway, because you never know what I'm going to do. So for now, we're just going to slide her in there. And we're going to put the bits, drill bits in there. And it stands up by itself. Look at there. Convenient. We're going to slide her in there. And we're going to put the cords in here because I need them. So we're going to put them in there. So what I think I'm going to do, I'm just going to do something simple. We're going to take, so that's what we look like. I'm going to take a face coat. That is also from the Susie. I have so much stuff on my desk that I need to sort out. But I'm going to take my base coat. And again, do not get it on your skin. And if you do, you have gotten it on your skin, please don't wait. Be like, I'll get it off in a minute. Just stop what you're doing at the moment. Just take those 2 seconds to get it off. I would hate for you guys to not be able to take care of them how you work with them because now you can, because you have contact dermatitis. So prime example, right there. Either take a brush, or I just sometimes just, if I have a brush, I always do that. But I will say a brush is a lot better because you get into those little tiny little pieces. What I'm going to do is I'm going to fully cure this in my regular lamp, and then what I'll do is, depending on the design and where I place it, I may just show you guys the curing lamp for a tiny design because this nail is so long. and I want to keep it that way. So after I fully cure it, I'm going to just do the design, probably at the tip of the nail, and then I'll come back and show you the finished product. So that way, we're not here all day. So now I'm just turn my finger.
I know that you're drunk. Tell me what you want after this club. You know you're nasty. Don't move around in my house, call a taxi. I'm picky with my women, I'm deciding. Call me to your baby, I'm sliding.
So now I'm actually going to take P11, which is the polish that we got in the travel kit. So as you put it on, I'm sure you guys can see. I hope okay, yeah. It does go on. I'm a little bit sheer, but you also don't want to put too much on too quick, because then again you run the risk of undercured gel polish. And regardless of the fact that it's on a nail tip and not necessarily your nail, you still run the risk of it coming in contact with your skin. And the last thing you need is that. And every time I deal with gel polish or any gel products, which is primarily what you're going to see on my channel, I'm going to mention it, because I don't want you guys getting in a situation where, again, you can't enjoy the luxuries of getting your nails done. So this is the first coat. And you definitely see that shimmer. That shimmer is beautiful. So make sure you clean up your edges, because you don't want it pooling on the sides. Make sure you clean up your free edge. And then, of course, put it in a lamp for a 60-second cure. Me, I'm always going to put 60 seconds unless I am doing something that requires a tacky layer or a sticky layer. But even then, I am going to do the 30 seconds. And then once I am done with everything, that thing is going back in that lamp for at minimum 6 seconds. Because we have no chances. This little palette, I actually got this from Michael's. It comes in handy. I will say that. As you see, I have been using the hell out of her. But that's my girl. Especially when it comes to like putting gel polishes and you're mixing colors, just pull it on to the side. That way you don't mess up the other color that you're using. It definitely comes in handy. So me, I like to kind of get everything that I may possibly need out right away, and that way I'm already kind of set and don't have to wander around my room or go trying to find something that I need. Pretty much everything's already here. So there's my lint-free wipes. I have a little bit of acetone in there. I have my dust brush case I needed, my nail art brush that is also from Melody Susie. This I believe I got from Temu. It's just a cleanup brush just in case I need it. And I am going to need a dotting tool, which again also Melody Susie. If you see my last video of my Floree unboxing, when I first got the Floree gift box, and it's been really kind of coming out with it, and it became more popular, I guess you can say. I got that, so you can check it out on my channel. That video is also up. So this is after one coat, and it's fully cured. I'm gonna go back in with another coat just to try to get rid of the sheerness. But again, thin layers do not do. Don't take your brush when it's like this and just slap it on with that bubble. Just slap it on the nail. Clean some of it off. It's better to build it than to try to make it thick and opaque. I think that's the word I'm looking for. At one time. Because again, I told you I'm going to hammer it in. You don't want uncured products. Now, if you need more, you can always add more to the brush if you bend it out on the brush too much. But just go slow. You know, don't rush. When you rush, that's when you make careless mistakes. Mistakes are gonna happen, yes, but don't rush it, because then you're gonna make careless mistakes that could have been avoided. Some mistakes cannot be avoided, but if you can avoid it, please avoid it. Don't do it just because you want to be a dickhead. So this is the second coat. Again, remember, wipe down your sides, because your sides will also add to the bulk. And I see a little bit here. Because I do plan on taking this back off. I was gonna do a full set, and then I just decided against it. Because I would have to just take it off anyway, and I don't want to waste tips. Because again, like I stated, I can't wear them at work anyway. So just gonna do the one and show you guys pretty much my process and how I do everything. It's just gonna be quick. What I think I'm gonna do is, because I use P11 as my base, I think I'm gonna do snowflakes out of this one. So we'll let that finish. And then I'll show you how I do mine. I drop 30 on this room, we ain't gon' sleep for shit. If I catch you knocking off, then it's gon' be some shit. So here we are. You can do what you wanna, live how you wanna, spit what you wanna, be who you wanna be. We don't stutter till I D.I.E. And as you see, that cuticle is nice, and it gives it kind of like a apex look right here. And I don't use acrylic. So then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to take I like to put a matte coat before I do this matte coat. I'm not going to use Let's do what you wanna, live how you wanna, spit what you wanna, be who you wanna be. And I'm stunned till I D.I.E. You can do what you wanna, live how you wanna, spit what you wanna, be who you wanna be. And I'm stunned till I D.I.E. Like I said, I don't want to do this. This is from GA and EN. So I'll show you guys. It looks like this. So I have the matte coat on there, so I'm going to put it back. And again, anything you do with gel, do a light layer. Go thin. Thin is in when it comes to gel. Because if you do it thick, what am I going to say, boys and girls? You may get contact dermatitis for undercured gel. And we do not want that. Like I told you, I am going to keep hammering it in your head every time you see me use gel on myself. If I'm just showing you something or doing an unboxing and there is a gel product in there, I will still say it. I want to make sure none of you guys get it. We got to keep them nails lovely, keep that skin beautiful, and keep ourselves healthy. Okay? Okay. So after this matte coat, I'm going to put some P04. So this grayish, milky white looking color. We're going to put it on there. And then we're going to go ahead and start doing our snowflake. Again, I'm not going to do too much because, again, I don't want this video too long. And I think the first half of just unboxing was like 20 minutes. So this is what it looks like. So that's what we're looking like now. So we're going to take some of this. And just place it on there. We're not going to need a lot because we're just doing snowflakes. And I think I'm just going to do 2 different ones. So we're going to pull you guys down. And there we go. So you can actually see what the hell I am doing. So, here we go, you guys. So, I take my dotting tool and I personally put it in the gel. Right here. It's off to the side, but I got it. And I use my finger as my anchor. And I do a dot here in the middle. And then you do 2 down. And make sure your spacing is on point. And then I go to the side. I do 2 more. And then I go, ooh, sorry y'all. And then I go over here and do 2 more. So it looks like a dotted cross, pretty much. And don't forget to do 1 here and 1 there. And then next, what you're gonna do, so it's pretty much you do your middle, and then you do 2 to the right, 2 to the left, 2 to the top, 2 to the bottom. So it's a dotted cross. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna find that middle dot, and don't drag it, but find that middle dot, take your dotting tool and kind of air drag until you get to like the middle point of the side ones. So you're creating like almost like a dotted box in the creases here. Let me find, where is it? I'm looking for something. These were. All right, I'm using tweezers to point. So here, this dot is in the middle of these 2 right here where the shadow is. So you're creating kind of like a box in between those gaps that you're going to connect with the line later. So now you're going to go over from this dot, or you can do it from the middle. I prefer the middle because then that way I know for a fact it's where I need it to be. And then you go up, dot. Is it going to be perfect? No. But there's no perfect snowflake, and they're not all the same. So then we're going to take this, and we're going to do it again. So now you have something that looks like this. So then the next thing you're going to do is you're going to take your liner brush. This is what mine looks like from Melody Susie. And you're going to get a little bit of that same polish on your brush. You do not need a lot because you don't want this bulky. So you're going to take a little bit, right? Let me move this out the way. And then what you're going to do, find that middle dot. Now you're dragging. Find that middle dot. Ooh. Take the tip of your brush. Pull it down. Do the same things to the sides. Again, you don't want it thick. Take it to the top. And then you take the side. So there's your first part of your snowflake. So then you're going to go to the middle again. Pull it out. This was one of the first snowflakes I learned how to do. I wasn't much of an artist, a person who draws. But I will say, doing nails have definitely made me become more of a nail art person. So now here's your snowflake. Again, it doesn't have to be 100% perfect. Like, as you see, my dot is a little bit over this way. Sorry, you guys, I didn't mean to hit you. But it's still pretty. So we're going to cure that. I want to try to use this. So we're going to see. So I have it cured in this lamp. So we're going to see. We're going to see. Again, I'm also going to put it in the big lamp because we don't want contact dermatitis. Because even though it's down here on a nail tip, I don't want to risk bumping it before I put a top coat on it, and then next thing you know, it's on my arm, which is on my skin, and now I'm screwed. So I'm not taking no chances. You can call me overly cautious on you. I'm not taking no chances, and I'm probably gonna get on y'all last nerve, but it's okay. I wasn't talking about this, you guys. I was talking about my lamp that I got over here. So this is what we're looking like. So it does go off after a certain amount of time. I was just impatient earlier. So me being me, I'm going to look at it again. Okay, we're looking. So, again, like I said, I am going to put this in the big lamp. Wow. Because of you. I'm just doing it. But I will say, it does look like it is fairly cured. It did cure it. I'm tapping on it right now. Just from that lamp, nothing's coming on my glove. I'm gonna tighten my glove. So that is a good lamp. Again, I would still recommend doing a full cure. This is just like a mini lamp. So it can cure your stuff into place, so you won't fuck it up. Excuse my language. Mess it up. Like me, because I'm very prone to messing up. I have done that plenty of times where I have messed up a design by touching it on accident. But yeah, so that is that one. And then we're gonna try one more snowflake, and then that'll be it. So as I'm waiting for this to cure, this is again P04 that I did get from the travel gift box from Melody Susie, and I just want to take the moment to thank them for sending this over. I do appreciate it, and I am enjoying it. And do I recommend this? Yes, I do recommend this. I recommend this to honestly, you could be a beginner, intermediate, or advanced nail tech, beginner, nail tech in school. I don't believe you can ever go wrong with having little things like this around the house. You never know. It can come in handy. You never know. And I believe this is one of the better gifts you can get someone. If I would have received this for Christmas from like my mom, my husband, I would have loved it. I'd have been greatly appreciated. I would have greatly appreciated it. Hello, English. But so now I'm going to show you guys the other one. My sleeve keeps getting in the way. I got on the oversized Baby Yoda. I know his name is Grogu. I know. But Baby Yoda shirt, and the sleeves keep sliding down. But so now here we go. I'm going to show you guys the other one. So me personally, I just start off with a line. And no, it's not straight. I know. But there we go. I start off with that line. You don't need a lot of polish on your brush because then your line won't be as crispy. And then I'm going to start over here. But you want it big enough so you can emphasize what you're actually doing and see it. I'll show you what I mean. So there's that one. And then you're going to take... Ooh, no. You're going to find the middle point between here. And again, we're pulling. Now this one, you don't need it too long as far as in the middle. So you can leave it here like this if you would like. Me, I don't like it. I don't want to. So yeah. I'm just gonna lift that up a little bit more. So again, like I said, you could leave it there, but I'm not. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull these out to the side, like so. I start off small so I can get an idea of how long I want these little pieces. Can you see? Okay, there you go. And then you do this side as well. You're gonna do the little ones as well. And with this, I use the tip of my brush, so that way I'm not doing too much. You want product on your brush, but you don't want too much, because then again you lose the thinness of your line, and you don't want that. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm concentrating. But I will say, I don't have the most steady hand. So for me to even be able to do this just shows if you really focus and you put your mind to doing something, you can definitely do it. I don't know if you can actually see it, but like even just sitting here, you can actually see my hand is actually shaking. Naturally, I have a shaky hand, but if I can actually sit here and do this and it comes out like this with a shaky hand, you guys can definitely do this. The only limits you have really is not any limit that anyone puts on you. It's the limit you put on yourself, because no one can dictate what you can and can't do because they're not the ones trying to do it. So just make sure you are your biggest supporter. You are the person who knows you. You know what you're able to do. You know what you're capable of. Don't let anyone else tell you anything about you. So we're going to try to cure this with this one now. And we'll see how this goes. I already can tell you now that part of my design is hanging out. So it's going to have to be cured in like in sections. But that's okay. It's small and I did a long nail. But it's fine. And wash me over until my will runs dry. And we already seen right down here it works and it does cure and it does cut off. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this out and I'm gonna put it in my big lamp, my big curing lamp, and I'm gonna cut this off because I don't want the battery. I'm gonna put it in my little traveling kit, y'all. And then with the leftover polish, I just take like some of the acetone out my little dappy dish, and I just wipe it off. Because now it's been exposed to outside air, dust, all of that, and you don't want to put, first of all, you don't want to put that back in your bottle because now you run the risk of dust contaminating the gel polish, you contaminating it, anything floating in the air contaminating it. It's just not safe. It's not. And then the next thing that I'm going to do is I have my top coat here, and I am going to top coat it. This was just a quick little 1, 2, 1, 2. And I made. No, this might be one. So yeah, it's not gonna be a short video, y'all. My bad. It's not. But I wanted you guys to see everything. So then the next thing that I'm gonna do before I top coat it is I'm gonna make it a little cute. We're gonna make her a little cute. Cuter. She's a simple baddie. We're gonna do some little dots. Then, of course, we're going to put her back in the line. Now, with this design, as far as like with the dots and stuff, you don't want to do too much, but you don't want to do too little. And you kind of want to have like different stuff. So, like, that's enough. Actually, it's right there. So now we do it again. Second, and then I'm gonna cure it, and then I will show you guys what she looks like. I like to put my stuff away as I go because if I can put it away as I go, I'm putting it away as I go. And I do clean my brushes off in the acetone. And then if I don't plan on using it for a while, or I know I'm not going to use that specific brush, I will, because acetone will dry your bristles out, along with alcohol will dry your bristles out. I do put a little, and I mean a little bit of, me personally, I put cuticle oil because it is earthy. I put a little bit of cuticle oil on the brushes, the hairs, so that they don't dry out, because if they dry out, they become brittle. And then they start falling off in the gel polish, and then now you gotta get a whole new brush. I like a seasoned brush, but I don't like a dry one. So now where is the top coat? So this is what it looks like without the top coat. She actually looks kind of cute matte, but I am taking my Melody Susie no wipe top coat, and we're just gonna, again, do not put too much. Just enough to cover your design and protect your design from the elements. Do not go directly at your cuticle. Just push the brush and pull it down. Push the brush, pull it down. Push the brush, pull it down. Once you start getting to like the body, you can kind of go crazy. Don't go too crazy, but you can kind of go a little crazy and be a little careless. I don't know if I should say that to you guys, but you can be a little careless because you can just kind of just go everywhere. But once you are around your skin, or you anywhere near your skin, hyper focus to make sure that you don't get it on there, and if you do, you can see it, because you do not want to cure that gel on your skin. You want to be able to take it off as soon as it hits your skin. So now here we go, back in the lamp for the final time. Yeah, I'll be switching how I talk sometimes. Don't judge me. Don't listen. Just pay attention to your special cousin. I'm just, you know. Just love me, y'all. Just love me. Alright. So we're gonna just put this to the side. And then I will bring everything back so you can see everything one more time, a little once over. The only thing I didn't use in today's video was the glass nail file. And that's just simply because I just didn't need to use it at the moment. Actually, I might can use it, actually. Oops, sorry, y'all. I bumped y'all. My bad. My bad, y'all. All right. So now we're gonna put this, put that there. So here's the finished product. So as you see, this free, remember I said I might be able to use it, the free edge. So we're gonna see how she stands up. Okay. So I don't know if you see that there was that little nudge, that little nub that was there. I will say this will be more so for your natural nail, but we're just going to try it out for the sake of the video. Okay, so it did what it was supposed to do. And don't worry about this nail being kind of crooked too. So it did do what it was supposed to do. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to see something. Okay, so I used it and then I cleaned it off. I would say maybe water, because if you got the alcohol pads, it's definitely going to pull up the cotton from the alcohol pads and it'll get stuck on there. But if it does, you can get like a lint-free wipe or some kind of paper towel or a towel to dry it off, and then just brush off the dust, I guess you could say. But after you clean it, I would recommend putting it back in its container so that way it's not exposed to dust itself, outside germs, inside germs. It's best to try to keep everything you can sanitary, keep it sanitary. But this is what she looks like. This is how she came out. She came out so pretty. Look at her. Ooh. But yeah. So that's the end of this video. You guys, thank you so much for being here and staying with me and rocking with me through this journey, this off and on relationship we have, because my ass like to disappear for months at a time. Again, I am sorry, y'all. But I am trying to get better as I stay in every video and then disappear for 3 months. My bad, y'all. I know. Y'all ain't gotta read me the filth. I know. I get it. But again, thank you so much to Melody Susie for sending this over. I do truly love it. This will become a part of my routine, especially this drill and this lamp. Especially for on the go. I might actually, side note, y'all, I live in Buffalo, New York, and snow is ridiculous here. So I might put this in my go to work bag that I have just in case I get stuck at work, just in case, because we'll have downtime, because who's working 24 hours straight? So we'll have a little downtime. I might decide to do some practice, you never know, but you get what I'm saying. So yeah, you guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, share, leave me comments of things you want to see, things you want me to try, designs you would like to see. Yeah, I love you guys. Bye.